Yeah, so my name is Tony Maloof. I am 26 years old. I grew up in Miami, Florida. I was actually born in Guatemala. Grew up in Miami, Florida. I went to University of Florida, and then I got a job right out of school. I studied chemical engineering, and I got a job immediately after school with a food processing consulting firm. We kind of want to talk about the nitty-gritty of sort of where I'm at. Actual net pay that I have per week is about $850 that I have per week. Just sort of going to my bank account, and then additional principal that I pay on my mortgage is another $150 per week. My utilities and internet I have at $46.15 dollars per week. Groceries, supplementation, eating out, which my current eating out budget is $230 per week, so a little higher than normal. And then I have a haircuts / massage budget, very critical. Got to make sure that you're feeling all right. And then I have podcast funding, so I donate to several podcasts. Then I have an eat shit budget of $100 per week that I just allow myself to do whatever I want with, and it can fill in any of these other budgets. I have gas / tolls, my car insurance, and then I have a going to the doctor or medicine budget, which I can say for all of 2019 I spent $0 on medicine. And that is predicated on me essentially getting my gross pay from my job and then maxing out 401k, HSA, Roth 401k, and taxes. So it's per paycheck, I get deducted of almost $700 in taxes, which sucks. And then the maximum 401k right now is $19,000 a year, so that gets maxed too. I rented for 3 years, and then just this past year I bought a house. We like to spend time in here. You know, we watch Grateful Dead videos on the 80-inch TV. Basically, I purchased this house earlier this year with one of my coworkers, Jason. Him and I, we purchased this house. Originally, list value was $420,000. We ended up purchasing the house for $400,000. We have done a few kind of upgrades on it. We changed several of the floors and did an incredible amount of yard work, which costs almost nothing. Fortunately, we had Jason's dad's a GC, so he kind of hooked us up with the wood floor, which was kind of nice. And then we just put it in ourselves. And then we rent out 2 rooms to 2 really good friends of ours, and they effectively pay the mortgage. They each pay $800 apiece, so Jason and I pay $400 apiece per month to live here. And then we frequently will throw an extra $300 per person in to pay off the mortgage faster. So we've turned a 30-year loan into, by my last calculation, was about a 14-year. And then we split, utilities evenly, and then any upgrades we buy to the house, we split those too. So I do engineering services on my day-to-day basis, but then I like to do, just as a hobby, I like to really research food and dietary supplements, and like to stay on the cutting edge of what exactly is all going on. And then I have a 2008 Saturn Sky Redline with 100,000 miles on it. I bought it for $1,500 at an estate auction in 2014, changed the intercooler, which was the only broken piece, and it's pretty much lasted ever since. It's really an interesting car because it was only built for 3 years. And the red line specifically has like 2,000 built, so it's kind of a unique piece. It's definitely bursting several broken pieces, like the door, as my roommates from Tennessee say, don't work good. But the transmission and engine and suspension, everything is still terrific. And then I like to kind of play video games and work out a lot. So and then eat at special places and eat specific food and make recipes that are carefully calculated and crafted for a number of health and performance reasons. Oh yeah, so currently, I'm an engineer in an engineering firm, so I'd kind of like to get to a point where I'm either, I'd like to run my own engineering firm with several other people,
kind of a small outfit where we do a few projects a year and make enough money to really last us and really enjoy it. I don't really have any mogul dreams or anything that's like, I'm not trying to make millions and millions and millions of dollars. I just want to live as comfortably as possible and really do only things that I particularly enjoy, and I don't really want to grind too aggressively hard or anything like that. I know that sounds pretty, it's kind of like a millennial, just sounds lazy, but it's efficient, you know. Live a minimalistic lifestyle of having a 12% eating out per week budget.
So no van life.
No van
Or
life,
van
unfortunately.
life.
Well, maybe we could do some van life if it pertained to maybe, I don't know, we could maybe go to Europe and do a Michelin stars tour in the van. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm waiting for Ian to deck out a van really hard and sell me on it.